Oh my God. I am shaking. Sorry about the bad lighting and bad quality of this video, but I figured I'd get it off my chest as it's happening while my hair is still standing up, like as I still have goosebumps, rather than collect myself and miss some details tomorrow. Okay, so the scariest thing just happened. So I live in a really old, creepy house. I'm always reading about serial killers and all that kind of stuff. It's currently 11:38. This all happened at 11:28. I'm sitting in my living room and I just finished a movie and it like went back to that like home screen. So it was like dead quiet, but I was like digging around on my phone. So I was like, whatever. And I hear creaking outside, like on my front porch. And then I heard it like more and more, because at first I was like, okay, a creak here and there. It's the wind, it's an animal. Focus on my face. You know, I lived in an old house long enough to like, just like brush that kind of stuff off. And then it was still there and it was just pacing my front porch. And then I hear like a very light tap at my front door. And my, like, your stomach falls out of your ass. My blood went cold. I'm like, every hair on me is standing up. My nipples have left my body. Because I was like, what the fuck? A knock at your door at 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. is never good. And I was like, hello? Like, I was screaming, hello. Because, like, I don't even know who the fuck could be out there, you know? Who wouldn't like know us and like call or text us first to be like, oh, flat tire right outside your house, can I come in? You know, one of those. And then there's more knocking and I'm like, hello. And we just got work done on our house last week. So I'm thinking one of those creepy guys saw me and is coming back a week later to kill me. That's what I'm thinking. So I don't know, and maybe they're like knocking to like gauge if they're like, I don't know. I don't know. And I always read about like the fucking Golden State Killer and Richard Ramirez and all this shit. So I'm panicked. And again, I'm screaming at this person to let them know I know you're here, you know? Also, after the second round of knocking, I was like, do I call my town's non-emergency number? Do I dial 9 and then 1? I didn't know what to do. And like, no one else in my house would have heard me scream. They continue to knock and I was like, who the fuck is it? And then finally I hear, it's Adam from across the street. And Adam is my age. We went to high school together. So I was like, what the fuck? So I like finally come around and I'm like, oh, sorry. But you scared the living fucking shit out of me. And then he barges, also, I feel like weird to throw him under the bus. He's kind of gross. He's one of those. Barges into my house and I'm like, is he like strung out? Does he need water? Like, what's going on? And he's like, my girlfriend dropped her phone in the sewer around the corner. Do you have anything that we can use to like get it out? I'm like, maybe a fucking broom or something, but like, no. And I assumed he'd be like, okay, and leave. But no, he is still there. He was there for a good like 5 or 7 minutes. And I'm like, just leave. And again, I think he's kind of strung out. So I don't know. I didn't want to like force him out, but I was like, okay, there's nothing else you can do here. You can go. He did seem pretty sorry for scaring me, but I was like, under no circumstance would I knock on someone's door at 11:30 p.m. without, I was like, you have my number, you have my Facebook, your mom has my Facebook, like someone could have, is someone up to, like, we dropped the phone, measures could have been taken. Also, after apologizing for scaring me, he tried to go in for the hug and I screamed COVID, but it was mainly because he reeked of cigs. Also, I don't want to hug you because you're gross, but I was like, COVID, even though I would never, even in a non-COVID world, hug you. But that was so terrifying. Like, I'm still shaking. A knock at your door when you just finished a movie. Thank God I watched like a stupid Nickelodeon 2002 movie. Had I had just watched like The Zodiac, I'd be bald right now. I'd be bald out of terror, you know? So, you know, I chilled out watching that movie and now I'm wired. I'm terrified. Any creak now, I'm like, someone's here. So, thought I'd get this all out. That was terrifying. That sucked. That fucking sucked. Don't do that.